is Floetrol with unicorn spit. That's it. And same here, blue and white unicorn spit with Floetrol. And then on the inside, I've been using, for my white, I have been using the Celine from Artistic Vivations. And I have to tell you, I was doing a pour with Celine and oh my gosh, the scent, the aroma, it was fabulous. I was like, it was really, really good. So that's fun. I just enjoyed taking my time with it, I believe. So anyway, she wanted a white butterfly. And so it's definitely blue, but I like that because I'm going to use it for the shading of it. Here's another problem that is really still a problem. Do you see, if I can get you guys to see that? See that really dark line and how the paint is kind of wonky there? What happened was it was drying on this beautiful pour, and then I shot it with water. And that's the stream. It took all of the color off, all of the pour off. So see if I can keep embellishing. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that so I don't have to look at it because it bothers me. This is Violet Vulture. And remember to shake up your unicorn spit really well. So I'm gonna drop a little bit, just a little bit, into that gesso is what that is. And it's gonna turn pastel because the gesso works like a white paint, really. But the reason I'm using gesso is because I have it down on top of Floetrol now that I'm going for. And Floetrol's slick. It's like an acrylic paint. So I want the paint that I put on to hang on. So I'm going to add my gesso, and gesso gives it teeth. So you can mix it in together with it, or you could just, you know, put gesso right on it and then paint on top of it after. Add some white. This will all be covered by resin in the end. I'm not worried, but it does bother me when I see things that need to be fixed, and I just can't keep working until I fix it. And I have that bent brush we talked about the other day. Isn't that cool? These are great for nails as well, but I learned about these when I was painting portraits, and I was trying to get to the pupil of an eye, and my brush was in the way, and I found these that it actually, you don't see this anymore. It just drops off and you can see what you're painting on. And then I discovered that they're great for the insides and the edges that I like to paint. Fabulous Artist Live. Oh my gosh. Let me grab it. It's just what came to mind when you said that. Hold on. It was an experience the whole time through. I didn't know what I was doing. But I wanted a galaxy, but I wanted it looking like a planet type of thing that maybe kind of exploded. So, you know, my resin's not perfect. I admit there's bubbles and such. But it's really cool at night when you see it lit up. When you paint white and you want something that is white, I'll tell you what my mama did. I was painting Jesus's robe. It was the first portrait I ever painted. It was the first painting I had ever tried. And I was working with oils. And my mama, who is an oil painter, beautiful oil painter, she told me to lay in color on his white robe. And, you know, I automatically reached for the white because it's a white robe. And then she said, no, but it's not white. You don't paint white with white. You paint white with whatever hues are in there. And in this case, it was sepia tones, it was golds and earth tones and stuff that were in the shadows of the white. And then it was so cool because she said, you know, look at the snow. Even when you go outside and you take pictures of the snow and you can see where the sun's shining on it, all the pink and the purples and everything. That's how you do your snow too when you're painting. It's orchid and periwinkles and beautiful colors. And then you stand back and you look and you think, okay, white butterfly or white snow, whatever. And it's really not. And that that's the magic of painting to me. When she said that, I was just like, that's so cool. You know, so if you're new to painting, I just want you to think about that and think of all those things that you could go try right now. Wherever it went. That butterfly for quite some time. I can tell you what. So let's start on this one. We wanted to add a gel paste thing, I think. So they're over here. It's not a gel paste. Somebody mocked me about that the other day. It's either a gel or it's a paste. It's a gel. A heavy gel gloss. And it's absolutely one of the magic things you want in your arsenal. If you're a painter into acrylics, unicorn spit, anything like that, to me it's like, it's just a fun tool to have. The gel is going to dry clear-ish. And yeah, clear. The paste will dry white and be much more firm. The gel will be more like an acrylic texture, because that's what it is. It's just acrylic. It's pretty much acrylic without color, I imagine, but also very thick. So that's nice. You can use it with your palette knives, which is also very fun. And just scoop out some and put it on a little flat plate somewhere. You guys, they have these acrylic sheets at the Dollar Tree. Like, they're great for palettes or anything. You can actually paint on them if you want. But shoot, I saw that. Those are great. You just wipe it off with water and start again. And then in your acrylic, you can make it clear. So if you're doing a watery thing, watery wave, you can just glob some clear acrylic on there, and when it dries, it'll look clear, watery. And then, you know, mix some in with the white so you get your foam and all that. Really, really, this is really a cool thing. And it doesn't have to be Golden brand. I don't know why I got that, because Golden to me is, I must have been treating myself. All right, so I'm going to mix in the white Celine right into this gel. So now you've got those, you know, those gels they sell that your acrylic paint can stand up like a mile off a canvas. Now you just made your own in whatever color you have and whatever color you want and need. So that's cool. I would not usually blend it with a brush, but whatever. Okay, and in this gel, since it is a gel and it's going to dry nice and tight, you can put your glitters and all that as well. So I've got some of the white glitter, and I'm just going to scoop some out onto this little palette. We see what the white looks like. Okay, I'm just going to dip right into the glitter with my brush that has all the gel and white on it, just back and forth, just mixing it in. And I want it to stand up a little bit off of the treasure box, because I'm actually spraying the side of the treasure box, not resining this. So I think a little texture would be kind of cool. That was my thought. And then I think I'll just start patting it on. That'll be kind of cool. I just want to do this edge here. And here. What are you guys working on? I'm curious. I want to see that Om treasure box thing. Okay, so I've got a little blend. I'm beginning to like that. It's got a little bit of a raised texture. The angle of the wing, it's a little crazy, but I like it, so I'm leaving it. Okay, so this is just kind of a run. I don't know if I want it trees or waterfall. It looks to me like it should be a waterfall. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see. I'm gonna dip this in. Where's Celine? Okay, just into the Celine is all I'm doing, and I just want to see what that looks like here. It's very stark. And I'm going to do some Floetrol. We got a little lake going on. You don't know that. It's all been in my head, but it's gone. So let's do a Floetrol lake. That would be fun. And that is going to be clear, remember, when it dries. It's all okay. All right, and now let's squirt in some white. I just kind of dipped it in that Floetrol and ran it down the side, the top, to make it look like that. Rinse it off in my water bucket and wipe it. All right, and some Thunder. Blue Thunder. I'm just looking for a drop or two because this is the magic of toothpicks or whatever it is I can find to twirl this around. It'll be pretty. Excuse a sec. Okay, because of the Floetrol, it looks white and everything, but the Floetrol is going to dry clear. So what you're going to end up with is whatever colors you see going on here and the patterns, it's going to dry and soak right onto wherever it is. So some very cool flowy patterns like this. And you know, like this is totally a fantasy treasure box thing, so it doesn't matter if I wanted to leave a lake floating in the middle of the sky, I can. But look how pretty those colors are, how it flows. And it does look really white right now, but it's not going to look like that when the Floetrol is dry. All right, so that toothpick's done. I want to keep going with that kind of idea for a second. And bring it back down to the purples. I'm telling you, it's so fun to do a whole painting like this. And you don't have to do the entire surface at one time. And that I learned just by trial and error, trying to fix something. I realized, you know, I had more fun fixing one particular area than I did thinking I have to come up with this whole masterpiece at one fell swoop. So I realized, why not do things in sections and enjoy it more? So that's what I've been doing, and it works. It might work for you. I'm thinking this might run if given the opportunity, which might be kind of cool. Or it doesn't look like anything, I know. I'm showing you because you have to see that 9 times out of 10, it's not going to look like anything until it finally does. And then it's like, oh yeah, and everyone's like, oh, you're so good. No, no, I just don't quit. So that's my process, you guys. You've heard it here. I don't know what I'm doing. I just keep playing until it works. Okay, and I'm just using those nail dotting tool things to circle it around and drag it through. It can make it more magical than I can. The Floetrol can do shapes and stuff that I just can't seem to get any other way, that I really like the flow of it. So here I am. Oh, that's pretty. I think she'll like it even if it's not white. So, isn't that pretty? And you know, that's Floetrol right there. That's the magic of Floetrol. And your unicorn spit is when the Floetrol dries, it'll just go right to it. I may have to still come back in and add more white, because I'm not sure when you're looking at it what's Floetrol and what is the white Celine. Look at it though, look. Isn't that pretty? It's some little lotus flowers floating right here. It would be absolutely magical. I think so. All right, and so there it is for today. You guys, thanks for all of your support, and I'm not just saying that, I really mean it. For Facebook to TikTok to YouTube, I really appreciate it so much. And if I can support you in any way, let me know as well, because I'm all in for you guys in this art tribe. You are beautiful beings. I just hope you go out there and let it shine today. Don't let anyone hold you back. Love and light. Thanks for the gifts and hearts and love. And welcome to the team. If you just joined, I'll go check out and follow you back if I haven't yet. Leave me a message if you have questions or anything. All right?